Hello, friends and followers. Well, here's a tour of the home office and how it sits, at least these days. I've been working all weekend pretty much, at least all day Sunday here, to get this whole thing cleaned out. Yeah, my chair's not very impressive. It's a porch chair with a pillow. The other chair got left in Las Vegas and it was falling apart. So the porch chair at least doesn't eat up the rug and put holes in it. That was a problem with the old chair. So anyway, I moved the Apple computer monitor up to the desk here, as my former job had a laptop from the former company. I don't need that anymore because the job is gone, so I put the Apple monitor back up there, which I got from Sam a long time ago. When he decided to go on RV for years, he gave me his old monitor. Well, so the desk is getting cleaned up. Surely and slowly. I still have a bunch of paperwork to figure out tomorrow, I suppose. There's the Flex 6400 that I picked up about a month ago now. It works well. Here's the linear amplifier that I picked up about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. It works pretty well. The problem I'm having now is, and there's the 75-foot coax wire out the window to the downstairs and the antenna. The problem now is if I transmit with high power, like 500 watts, 700 watts, a kilowatt, I pop breakers. I cause GFI breakers in the circuit breaker box to kick off. The downstairs bedroom goes off and some other one goes off for a GFI somewhere. I've been trying to get this shelf sort of sold off or cleared out. I've made some progress. At least now it's not as bad as it was. It's still full of junk. So yeah, the old phone here is pretty much worthless. I kept it as a spare, but it's kind of worthless. All these parts, I guess I could donate to somebody. There's a guy in New Jersey I quite like. His name is David. I want to give him all the parts for fixing radios. Frequency counter here. I don't think I'm ready to get rid of that yet, but who knows. And I bought extra fans for the Flex. I'll probably end up selling these off. And I have some Dell hardware up here for like Dell docking stations and all that. I have 2 sets of hardware up there I wouldn't mind getting rid of to get this shelving back down to normal. I still have my little 12-volt lab power supply, which is very handy. I have a spare EER06 that I used back in Las Vegas, and I should probably get rid of it before the price goes down to 0 because we're not using it. And nice guy I bought the amplifier from, he sent me some MRF 150, some spares. I haven't even opened this box yet. I guess I don't need to, really. So that's my little office tour. The tools are always overflowing here. And it's maybe a little more manageable, but it still isn't very neat. I may end up packing up all these parts and just sending them off to somebody for free or something. I don't know. I did buy another radio to fix a Omni 6 Plus, so I guess I'll need some parts for that maybe, because I like fixing radios, I think, more than talking on radios. So that's my little tour here. The room is quite clean now, considering how it used to be. I guess it's not really clean, but things are all moved around, so it's easier to work in here. I still gotta really get it super neat. I did fix this foot switch today. This I bought to run the linear amplifier on, or a linear amplifier, back when I had other amplifiers. And this Geloso company from Italy was really, really prominent back in the 50s, I think in 40s. They made tape recorders, they made ham radio stuff, they made all sorts of electronics. And this switch is pretty amazing. It didn't work when I got it. It did work, but it wasn't wired for closing the contacts when you pressed it. I think it opened the contacts when you pressed it, so I reversed that. They actually have 2 micro switches in here. And when you press this thing down, a spring will actually push them in, which will cause them to turn on, and so they're double. See, they're double pole, single throw. So yeah, they kind of work in opposite, which had me confused. But those Italians, I mean, this is like a Ferrari thing here. It's just gorgeous. So anyway, I put this on eBay because I don't need it, but got it working. Took like an hour and a half. I also soldered the, I took the plug apart that was on this thing and soldered a RCA jack onto it, just because people of linears will want to plug that thing into the linear and use it. And I also used the strain relief they had on the plug that was on this thing. I just used the same strain relief and bent up the plug a bit and soldered it onto this RCA, which worked. So that's kind of horrible looking, but it works well. Let's see, where's the plug? I think the plug is gone. I threw it out. So that's the situation. I still got one scope left, which I'll probably keep for a while anyway. Power supply for the flex. That's probably not to recommend a power supply. That's a Pyramid 3, but I put a lot of work into this Pyramid 3 with new capacitors and a lot of testing with it. It seems like it'll run the flex. If I don't take the flex over 80 watts, it'll work fine. And now with the amplifier, I don't take the flex over 80 watts at all. I run the amplifier with about 30 watts, and so the flex is kind of idling, which is nice. So that's my little ham radio update on the office here. Been trying to sell off this choke and just get rid of arcane things that are laying around here. I guess I could sell this power supply off, but I don't want to. This I should get rid of. EER06 Wi-Fi. I have two multimeters. I probably don't need two of them. Like, I should probably sell this other one here. And this knob goes to a CE100V. Kind of a rare knob. I should get rid of that to the right person. These are the old decks from my experimenting with the Swans. I think one's from a 700, one's from a 500. They're pretty much the same looking underneath. So maybe somebody could use those. I kind of want to get them gone. I sold my Facebook Quest 3S this weekend too, which is good. I have two 60Q6 finals in here I want to get rid of. And let's see what else. There's some cables I bought for networking, still hanging around. Old incandescent light bulbs for doing load testing. Couplers for coax cables. I was using this drill bit to fix my old Crosley 654 BC654A military radio a long time ago. And I guess these are alignment tools that are still useful here and there. Drill bits. Net gear that I bought that I don't need. I wish I could send it back, but I didn't. Two speakers, which I'll probably put on the flex. Those came with a computer a long time ago. There's an amplifier around here too, somewhere for it. It's inside of a bass speaker. And I was using this grease on Drake radios. And that's still hanging around here. That's old. This is cool. This is like for using two keyboards. So if you have your personal computer and a work computer, you can use this to switch the keyboard and mouse around by hitting the button once. It'll switch to a different computer, which is great if you have a personal computer and you have a work computer. All these parts. Parts. This is a big relay that I have. These are all voltage regulators. 7805 or 7508, I forget how that goes. Some tools I bought and never used. I actually have two sets of these Witcher tools made in Germany. These are really, really good. These are like for electricians, but they're so nice just for fixing a radio or doing something. Fantastic tools. I bought these also from Fry's a long time ago. I'm not even sure what's in there anymore. This stuff just goes from house to house, year to year, follows me around. I think this is a tap and die set or something. And I love JB Weld for fixing things, so I always keep some JB Weld around. Anyway, that's a tour of my junk around here. A couple of computer mice are around. Not sure what the hell that is. Probably throw in the trash. Anyway, it's like I spend time sorting through this rubbish. I should be making money doing something that actually makes money, not doing this rubbish. And then I got a whole pile of capacitors here, which I'm probably never going to use. I probably want to go through here and put this on eBay for a miscellaneous junk sale. See how that would go. All right, anyway, that's my rambling video here from the floor level where a dog would be running around. And that's about it. I still have the storage unit on the side here, which came with the house. I've been packing that full of junk too, like a pack rat. I keep all the boxes we moved here with are all, believe it or not, way back there piled up. So we don't need to buy boxes when we move again. There's some boxes here that are eBayed. They're ready to go out. But what is this stuff anyway? Okay, some tubes. I've been trying to get rid of my last of my tubes here. What's this thing? Whoa. So dogs are barking away here. And this is heavy. What the hell is it? Oh, it's 100 feet of RG8X cable. So that's what's in here, what's left. I would like to get rid of it. There's a Christmas tree. Actually, I have this antenna here. I gotta get rid of this 80-meter antenna I've never used. That's gotta get out of here too. And that's about it. The rest of this is just a mess of boxes that we used to move in here and we'll probably use to get out of here. And post boxes are all hanging around here for milling out things. I did put a bunch of fluorescent lights over there, which aren't really worth anything, but I thought, well, if I move again and the garage needs those, there they sit. All right, that's my little tour. As exciting as it was, I still gotta get this whole desk here neatened up a bit more, get everything proper, and try to be a little more organized. Okay, rambling video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.